Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aaron King. I'm the band director here at Northside High School. Welcome to the Edward King Auditorium. I hope you're excited here, ready for the holidays. I know your children have been working extremely hard. We always like to come out here and play for the students and their parents. And we hope that you'll make a choice to come to Northside and be part of our music program. This ensemble that you're looking at, they've won 3 state championships. Yes, thank you. We definitely have a history of excellence here, and we're very proud of that. And we're very proud of the students that keep that tradition alive and going. And it's a great honor and a blessing to get to teach these students and also get to develop their talents. One of the things I'll tell you as you're looking, hopefully you received a calendar tonight for this summer, for Northside's band this summer. And one of the things that you'll notice when you're looking at that calendar, some people think we just work every day all summer, and that's not true. We get about 6 weeks off in the summertime. the kids have plenty of time to go on vacation. But usually they're extremely excited to start summer band when we do start. So I just want to say that I enjoy working with your students. I go to Northwood as often as I can on Tuesdays and Thursdays to work with the 7th and 8th graders, and they're all very intelligent and extremely respectful. The last thing I'll tell you is this about your high school choices, and parents mostly, I'm talking to you. These students here, these students are extremely intelligent, and they're great human beings. And one of the important choices that you need to help your child make is finding a positive friend group. And their friends in high school will have a tremendous impact on their success or lack thereof. And these students here, these are the type of kids that you want your child to hang out with. These are the children that will help your child be on the road to success. So thank you for coming tonight, and I'm looking forward to those of you who are in 8th grade coming to Northside next year. I'm looking forward to working with you. I'd like to thank Mr. Cash Dollar for letting us play tonight. We're going to do one more song for you as the rest of the middle school kids come in and find their seats. This is called Freedom Jazz Dance. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Northside Wildsiders. Northside Wildsiders. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, and I hope you come to Northside High School.
One, two, three, four.
All right, that was Rock This Band, and we are off and running. The next number we're going to do is called Holiday Chips and Salsa. Make some noise if you're a fan of chips and salsa. And make some noise if you're a fan of the holidays. All right, here we go. We are ready. Either one. That was fun. Yeah. You got a caldo, you got a block, All right, so this is actually, obviously it's a very large group. These are all beginners. I see them in two different periods. They've never played together as a cohesive unit until now. So how about a round of applause for this? They are a fantastic group of kids to work with, and I'm so glad they all chose band. We're going to close off our little portion of the concert with Beethoven's Ninth. Not the entire symphony, but just the part that everybody knows. All right. Well, you know, sometimes at these things a student doesn't show up. So I'm going to pretend to be a student. Just imagine that I'm like this high and like 90 pounds maybe, and then I go 6, 7. Just think. Just there you go. See? All right, so that first one was Howl of the Groove King. We're just going to do one more, and then we're going to bring on all of our string musicians. And this tune, if you're a drummer, then you probably really feel this next title. It's called Drums Loud Good. go ahead and strike those toms because we're done with the toms. A round of applause for our percussionists that helped us out with that one. And again, they only had one chance to rehearse. One of them actually didn't get any chance to rehearse with them, so we kind of worked on that separate. The little group you just heard is the beginnings training strings group. We meet second period every day, and that was a spooky number called Instinct. This next one is Angels on Parade. I think you'll recognize it. It's a good holiday tune, and we're going to do some combined strings for this one. All right, we're going to do one more combined strings number. This is Fifth Avenue Rock.
Get ready. Let's go, DJ! One, two, ready, and...
right, we're going to continue the strings portion. This is going to be the fourth period playing the rest of these numbers. That's why we did a collective standing. And I think it's always a good idea for young string musicians especially to get an opportunity to hear where the next step is for them. So this is my fourth period advanced strings, and we're going to do 4 short numbers. This first one is called Dragon Hunter. Okay, we're going to invite a few more of the percussion ensemble members to help us with this next one. It's from The Greatest Showman. It's A Million Dreams. right, it's about time for a holiday number. So we could have done an all-holiday concert, but that would have meant in October that I gave him Christmas music. So I didn't really feel like doing that, sorry. That's why you're hearing a few things that are more on the spooky side and some things that are just more contemporary. But every once in a while, we just got to do some holiday music. This is one of my favorite novelty songs. This is Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Close out the strings portion with one more song. So earlier you heard one of the most famous Beethoven melodies. That's Beethoven's Ninth. He's also really, really well known for his Fifth Symphony. So this is a take on his Fifth Symphony called Ludwig's Dance Party.
One, two, 3, 4.
Well, we have reached the portion. Every once in a while, we have a really talented student or two that really wants to do something that's a little more challenging and something that's a little more soloistic. So I like to give students an opportunity to spread their wings and do some solo stuff. Strings, let's make sure we're being quiet as we go to our seats, please. Strings, let's be quiet, please, as we get off the stage. All right, so we are going to do a solo, and this is the talented Sophia Perez. Advance band, be very careful coming on up. Some of you can come around this way, some of you can go out the door to take the stage this way. We're gonna get set up for the final band. Just stay put, folks, we're almost done. I said, I don't like doing Christmas music in October. Well, we really like Halloween music. How about a round of applause for Halloween as a holiday? Right? I mean, this time of year they say happy holidays. In my heart, I kind of like, I'm still kind of celebrating Halloween. So this was one we worked on in October, and I gave the kiddos a choice. We can just work on it in October and then shelve it a little bit, and then we can put this on our final concert, or we can be weird and we can put it in December. And they said, let's be weird. So we're gonna do Fright Night. This has a bunch of scary music, and we hope you enjoy it. And now for my second favorite novelty song. I was watching TikTok the other day, and I swear my phone's listening to me because it started teaching me about this song. So back in the 1950s, the digital era had not really happened yet with recording. So they had to use reel-to-reel, right? And so the way this gentleman did this is he would record it at one tempo, then he would slow it down to half speed, and then he would sing it with his normal voice, and then he would pitch the whole thing back up, and then it would sound like chipmunks. And so that became this guy's big thing. So this is the Chipmunk song, and we're gonna be as chipmunky as we can. So you might be looking at the program and going, this next one's an interesting way to close this out. So there's a lot of holidays that we celebrate. Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Thanksgiving, Halloween. But what makes us celebrate all this and enjoy all this together, what brings us together, is the fact that we are all American. Go America. America. We actually got this ready for the veterans program, and then we found out a couple days before that they didn't need us because we weren't having the program. So we thought, well, we're really enjoying playing this, so what better way to close out than with our Star Spangled Banner. This is our national anthem. to Northside High School. Thanks to Mr. King again for opening up the concert. That's our program for the evening. If we could quickly and efficiently, let's get off the stage. If I could get a little bit of help getting some of our big instruments off, we got to make sure that stage is set for Northside's concert tomorrow. Come to either Northside to see their concert, or come to Northwood to see the choir concert with Miss Shakan. We'll see you next time, folks.